Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy iBeMaine, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Pirate's Tale launch trailer, but this time we're going to be breaking it down. So we're not going to be screaming and losing our mind like we was last time in the video. And guys, I was legit happy for the video. Like, I know I was showing out. I know I was overboard, but I was legit happy for this game, and that still stands today. I'm legit happy, but I wanted to be in a more in a state where you guys can understand the words that I'm actually saying, and I kind of want to point out some things that you may or may not have noticed in this trailer. Once we go through this, guys, everything that I say, take with a grain of salt. Obviously, these things aren't confirmed, but it's just some things that I kind of noticed in the game, so we can make speculation. And some of these things I'm pretty sure I'm right on, and other things is going to be kind of a guess. So take everything with a grain of salt, and because it's all just guess and speculation from video footage and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I am excited for this game, and I really just wanted to make some more Pirate's Tale content, but I don't have access to the game, and the game's not out. But I really want to talk about it more because I'm thoroughly excited for this game, man. I'm thoroughly excited for this on the channel. I think it's going to do really well on the channel, and something that I hope is going to be front page, and it's something you guys are going to enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into this trailer breakdown. Alright, guys, so in the first scene, guys, we have two ships pretty much fighting, and we get a bit of information coming up. So at the first glimpse, we get to see, like I said, we get to see two ships fighting, so we get to see some ship-to-ship PvP combat. And we get a look at a few different customizations in the game, a few different weapons, and some different ship customizations. So let's take a look at it. So we get to see three or four different weapon types. So we see this guy holding his sword, and he has like his cool mask on. He's like glowing eyes, but the sword looks a little bit more out of normal. It's not like a normal sword, like it's some type of legendary, you know, higher end sword. It got like designs all through it. It just doesn't look like a normal sword. So we get to see a sword. The guy to the left of him wearing like a blue cape kind of mask. He has a crossbow, so we get a crossbow in the game. And the guy in the red to the left of the guy in the blue, he has like a pistol or a small gun. He has a small gun, handheld gun, which we're gonna coin it pistol. And the guy to the right of like I'm gonna call him the captain. The guy in the middle with the white mask, the guy to the right of him, he's holding a axe or a hammer type. It's like more of a hammer type weapon. So we're gonna see four different types of weapon right here. We also get to see the captain type of guy holding like a bird on his shoulder. I don't think that's a pet. I think that's more of just like a cosmetic in the game. That's going to be my assumption. And then we get to see a secondary race. So if we look down behind the captain, referring to this guy as the captain, guy behind him, he's like in the red. He kind of has on like he's not human. He's definitely not human. He's more like that Squid Davy Jones type character going on. I don't know what they call their race, but it's like we're gonna have more than just humans in the game. Obviously, the captain guy has black skin, so we're gonna be able to choose our skin color. But this guy is 100% not human, so we get to see that, which is pretty cool. And it's like they're going to ship-to-ship combat. And then we kind of flash over to like the next scene, and while they're shooting, we see the guy in the blue. He has some type of aura around his hand. So I was thinking that's an aura on his body. He also has electricity coming from him. So I don't know what the red aura is on his hand. It may be for the weapon, not really sure. But as we come into the next scene, we'll kind of see like electricity coming off of him. So we get to see that there's auras in the game. So as you see they're fighting, we get to see electricity coming off of them. As we go into the next scene where we're on the green ship, we get to see the guy in the back. He has like a purple outfit on with a purple mask. He has like a black aura in the game. And so there's definitely auras in the game. As you can see, we can see cannons that you're going to be able to man, as you see, get like the little base plate on it. So we're going to be sitting down and able to man cannons, which was pretty much assumed this is a pirate game. You got ships. But we get to see a lot of that, and we get to see some ship-to-ship combat, a couple different auras. As you can see, the guy in the blue, he has the lightning aura. The guy in the back has that black aura. And we get another glimpse of that race I was talking about as we look in the top left corner. While we got the little plank between the ships, we see the guy in the top left corner. He has on this yellowish, he's like a yellow version of the Davy Jones race or whatever. I don't know what the race is going to be called. Squid race. I don't know what to call it. But he's like this David Jones octopus squid type race going on. So it's pretty cool. We get to see some new races, and we get to see a little bit more of the ship combat. Later on, we get to see a two-handed gun. So more of like a rifle, a musket type gun going on. So that's another weapon we get to see. Another type of gun weapon we get to see. And we get to see coming up a monster taking over the ship, like crashing down the ship. We don't get to see the ship crash, but that is going to signify that your ship can be destroyed by random monsters in the event. Moving on, we get to go into the next scene, and we get to see some type of island. We get to see a new aura. It's like a guy in like pink. He has like a fiery aura going on, and so it's a new aura. And it's like, I don't know, this city doesn't really tell much, but like it's a nice size city that we're going to be able to explore and see. We get like a lighthouse and a big clock tower, and like there's gonna be a lot to explore in the city. But that's all we pretty much get from that. We see a guy like fishing to the left. Right here, this is confirmed day and night cycles. We get to hit a nighttime in the game, so we will know there's gonna be night cycles in the game. So it's look like pretty much, and it doesn't look like the same city, but it does like in the same type of area, I guess. And it's shifted to nighttime. We get like some type of crystal. So maybe this may be a cave city. Actually, I actually didn't even think about these. These are crystals, look like they're on the wall. So actually, maybe this may be like inside of a cave. Maybe this may be like a cave city, which is actually quite interesting. I actually didn't think about it at first. So right here, guys, we get some people fishing. We get these guys fishing right here, and so there's gonna be a fishing mechanic in the game. As you can see, he's gonna pull up a crab, so it's gonna be different things. So you're gonna be able to, you know, get more than just fish per se. So like that may be used for crafting, for, you know, food, or we don't know, maybe challenges in the game, maybe a quest. Who knows what fishing exactly gonna be used for? But fishing is going to be inside the game. Right here, we see those same two guys who were fishing. We get to see them digging up some type of treasure. So like the treasure appeared from the ground, so which makes me think there's going to be some form of digging mechanic. Maybe they have like some type of treasure, treasure finder item or something activated, but the treasure wasn't there, so they didn't click it. It came from under the ground, so there's going to be some form of way that you're going to be able to get treasure, like digging out the treasure or something like that. So it's going to be some form of that, so it's going to be pretty cool. Right here, the next scene, we get to see our first look at the HUD, and right here at the bottom left corner, we get to see our notoriety, our level. So notoriety is going to be our level in the game. He's notoriety level 7, and we get to see some gold currency. We get to see that he's holding 100 bombs and he has 50 bullets. So you're gonna have to re-equip on your bombs, or actually those may be cannons. I'm calling them bombs because they have like the trail on it, but they may be cannons for your ship, which actually makes more sense than a bomb. And we have bullets in the game as well, so that's pretty cool. And then we get to see like a treasure chest on the bottom right of the corner, and he's shopping for like clothing in the game. You see he got like beat up clothes on, so that may signify that your clothing may get destroyed in the game, or he may just never have no clothes, because he's level 7. I would assume he have better clothes in the game by now, but maybe not. So either your clothes are ripped, or he just buying his clothes for the first time. One of the two. We'll have to see how that goes. And then we have like this bottom right thing in the corner of the treasure chest. Still not sure what that may be. Maybe how to open up the menu or something like that. We'll just have to see once the game comes out. Right here, guys, we get to see another scene. This guy in some type of cavern bar type area, and he's buying a drink. What this drink does, not really sure. And I feel like it's maybe some type of potion in the game, because later on in the game we'll see like this guy holding his drink in his hot bar. So this is maybe some type of like healing potion, stamina boost, energy boost, health boost, or whatever it may be. Some type of potion in the game. I'm gonna dub it potion, but it's gonna be some type of drink formula in the game that we're gonna be able, a holdable item that we're gonna be able to drink later on in the game for whatever we need. So this is my guess there. Right here, guys, we get the first look at our customization. As you can see, he has a little bit more gold. He still has 100 cannons and 50 bullets, and this guy is now level 8. But right here, guys, we have a title, we have hats, we have hair, we have face, we have accessory, arms, legs, shirts, vest, overcoat, accessory, pants, and curses. Curses is what I'm going to assume is those auras in the game. Throughout this whole trailer breakdown, we get to see several different auras in the game. We see like a lightning one, we see like a fire one, we see like a blackish dark, like it's like just a black aura going around. There's a couple more auras that we've seen throughout the trailer, so I'm just assuming that these curses are the trailers in the game. That's my assumption. I could be 100% wrong, but that's going to be my guess as to what curses are. We won't obviously know until the game comes out, but until Friday, when the game drops. For right now, I'm going to assume that these auras are the curses, and that's what I'm going to go with. And we're going to see him like changing clothes there. Right here, guys, in the next scene, we get to see we get to take a look at our hot bar, and we're gonna take a look at ship customization. So in our ship customization, like, we're gonna have different types of ships types. So this was called the Galeon. We get to choose our primary color, our secondary color, our sails color, and our ropes color. And we get to, like, you know, like to be able to drag. I can't remember what the name of it exactly called, but we can when we can choose how bright or dark we want the color to be, and exactly pinpoint over the color. So it's not like it's like the hot, I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, you guys see it. I'm kind of zoomed in on it right now. At the bottom, guys, we need to take a look at our hot bar. So remember that, guys, our drink I was talking about, this guy is holding some type of drink formula right now, and I'm assuming there's gonna be different types of drink formula, because if you guys remember when he was pouring that drink up, it was actually it was like more red. So I'm assuming in a hot bar it'll be red, but down in the hot bar this one is yellow. So like I was saying, I feel like there's gonna be like maybe different types. So you may have a speed type, a healing type, or regen type, you know, so different types of drinks that are used for different things. Maybe give you a damage boost, or maybe, I don't know exactly, but I'm going to assume there's different types of drinks in the game that are used for different things. So we got to see him holding a lamp, a fishing pole, a sword, a pistol, and a two-handed rifle that we saw all earlier in the game. All right, guys, so we're moving on to the next scene right here, guys. I think we're gonna take a look at another race, possibly. So this guy has like some type of fish race, shark race, dolphin race, I don't know what to call him, but lizard race. He's definitely not human. He has a huge tail on him, and he doesn't have like the squid thing. So I'm assuming for right now there's definitely gonna be probably 3 races in the game. So we're gonna have the Davy Jones race, we're gonna have the Squidish race, and we're gonna have this race, this lizard fish race. So we got some fishmen in the game. So I think there's a 4th race where we discuss probably the next couple of scenes, where we'll see the next couple of scenes. Right here, guys, we can see we'll be able to like to climb. There's gonna be some from swimming obviously in the game, but we're gonna be able to climb into our ship with a ladder and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. All right, guys, move on to the next scene, guys. Right here, guys, things get pretty interesting, guys. So right here, we see some form of raid group right here, guys. We get to see some type of smaller type of ship. We get to see guys sitting down, holding guns in it, men in a cannon. But they're like more like rafts. But guys, if we take a look at that sign right there, guys, I stared at this thing for a long time, trying to make out the pixels on it, trying to get a high-rise snap of it. But we can see that this is a dungeon. So if we take a look at this thing, I'm gonna try to zoom in on it, guys, so you guys can get I guess a small look at it. But it says something blank dungeon in yellow. All I can make us the last word is dungeon, and then we get enemy levels. So it tells us the levels of the enemy, guys. So we get a enemy level on it. And then it tells us his recommended crew. So it's telling me it's recommended you run this with a crew. This is not a solo thing. It's not a thing that you want to do solo. But I mean, if you think you're big bad, you know, Blackbeard, Davy Jones in this thing, you can go ahead and take it on by yourself. You know, you can take it on all by yourself. But it's like it's recommended crew. It's giving some type of, it's giving you how strong the enemy levels are. I couldn't make out that red text, and it's telling us a dungeon. There's some more text under it, guys. I couldn't really read it. Like it said something. I tried to make it out, guys. I honestly couldn't. So if you guys can make that out, let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, we keep looking at the guys. We get to see another look at the lightning aura, guys. But in a second, guys, we get to see this guy with he's sitting in like a character slot, and he's a yellow skull. Like, he's a yellow skull. So I don't know if this is an actual person, if we're gonna be able to be like a skeleton race. As you can see, we're gonna see another skeleton a little bit later on in the trailer, but we may be able to be a skeleton race, guys. And we also get to take a look at like what I'm assuming is like a higher tier bow, because it's glowing purple. It's a glowing purple bow, and we're being attacked by some sniper scullies over here going on. We can take a look at, pretty sure that's our first look. I think it's our first look at some enemies right here. Level 20 temper box snipers. So that's pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. And we see something in the distance. We couldn't make that out, but then carrying on throughout the trailer, we had to take a look at some more snipers looking at us, guys. And guy holding a pistol. We get like some greens oozing out right here in our next scene, where we go into like the snowy area, guys, and we get to take a look at our first area, like our first our first look at weather changes. So we got to see a day and night cycle, guys, but now it's snowing in the game. Now this area may be just a snowy area and it's always snowing, or this may signify that there's going to be some type of climate change. You know, like there's going to be a snow cycle, there's going to be a rain cycle, there's going to be, you know, foggy maybe. So this may or may not signify that, but right now we know there's going to be clear skies, and we know there's going to be snowy times. So right here, guys, and we know it's the day and night cycle. So right, guys, we can take a look at some type of skull boss, which I thought he was a boss at first, but he definitely doesn't look like a regular enemy. He's guarding some type of treasure right here, guys. He's a Frost Crystal Scully, and at first, initially, I thought he was a boss, but later on, we'll learn that bosses have a boss tag on him. And right here, he's like a pretty big bad dude. You know, he's glowing blue eyes, got some type of small axe hammer going on, and he's guarding some type of treasure. So pretty cool that I'm gonna be able to fight these bosses and stuff like that. So I'm excited for that. Right here, guys, we see two people exploring what I'm gonna assume is some type of maze type dungeon going on. They have like some type of white particles going around them. Not sure if that's an aura or not, but they have some type of white particles, and they're just like got their, and it's actually 3 people, and they're transversing. Next scene, guys, we can take a look at the Temper Magma boss, guys. He's looking pretty sick. And as you guys can see, he's a level 30. He has all types of minions around him. And this guy has big text boss ram. So that's why I knew the last guy wasn't a boss. But this guy has a boss right here. He has like some fire aura going on. He likes gonna be pretty fun to fight. And yeah, we get to see like these 3 people fighting him. One guy has like his black aura going on. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. We don't get much from this scene. I tried to make out more for the scene, but this fight like is gonna be pretty fun. Like, you know, we're gonna fight a big magma boss. We're gonna see like any of the movesets. We go back into that same maze that we were in at first with the 2-3 guys with that little white particles going around them. And so it shows there's gonna be some type of parkour in the game. We have some type of like, you know, platformer, a little bit of platforming going on with this entrance, which I'm gonna assume is like the entrance to like the boss room or maybe the treasure room, something like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool exploring these things and having the parkour around. Get your parkour skills ready, guys. Get your parkour skills. Right here in this next scene, guys, we pull up into this place, this very snowy place. And we see what I want to assume is 2 crews or 2 teams fighting, and they're fighting the snow. And these definitely are 2 real characters, and this team is attacking this other team's what I'm assuming is a base or a fort. So right here, guys, I couldn't decide, is this just going to be some open world place where you get to have your own fort in the game, or if this is a PvP game mode. So this could possibly be a PvP game mode because there's a ton of players in this area right here, guys. Like, it's 2 full teams going on, and it's like this other team is really trying to defend this fort. And which I was like, maybe it's just a defender fort type PvP game mode, or maybe it could be just in the regular world. It's very much possible it's just very much in the regular world, or it's possibly could be a PvP game mode where you have to defend your fort. So who knows? We have to see like this, or maybe you can capture territory. I was thinking about this, and like sometimes in these One Piece games, you have like you can like capture the territory, mark your territory, and you get like some type of reputation for holding it down. There's other teams like, you know what? We're taking it over, guys. This is gonna be us from now on. And we just see these 2 teams going in an all-out war, guys. We get to see a lot of different weapons, guys. We get to see that there's going to be different types of auras going on, and black auras, and we get to see a flag capture right here. So this is what I was talking about in the One Piece games. In the middle, we're gonna see this team holding down this flag, which I assume the other team is trying to take from them. So like I said, it could be a PvP mode, or it could just be the open world. These guys are just holding down this fort, and these guys are trying to take it out. We see like some different swords, some cutlasses, some straight swords, that legendary sword we saw earlier, some guns, some people with crossbows, some cannons. We see a lot of action going on. We see the Davy Jones race again, and which looks pretty cool. We see a guy with a shield. That was the first time taking a look at the shield, guys. I haven't seen a shield, like a pretty cool shield. So there's gonna be sword and shield type combos going on. So super excited to get into, you know, get some huge raids in this game. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Right here, guys, we're gonna take a look at the freaking Kraken. And so with the Kraken, guys, I'm assuming this Kraken is a little bit more than just a boss. I'm going to assume this is some type of server event or server boss or world boss compared to like the other guy. So 2 things that make me assume this is, for one, there's a lot of shields fighting this guy, and the Kraken is level 100, but he doesn't have the boss tag on him. So like other boss have the boss tag on him, so he assumed he was a boss. This one doesn't have a boss. He's just the Kraken. He's the Kraken, you know. He don't need no boss. He's the Kraken. He's level 100, and that's a huge gap from the last boss, which was level 30, and that boss looked pretty tough, you know. First we only saw like level 20 enemies, so we get to see this boss guy. He's level 30. This Kraken guy is level 70, so it seems like he's going to be a very difficult enemy to beat. So I'm going to assume this is some type of server event, world boss, or something like that, something along those lines. I could be wrong. He could just be a regular boss, but I'm assuming this is going to be a server event or server thing, or no, because Kraken seems like he's going to be a very tough enemy. He's level 100. I feel like everybody's going to team up, take this guy on. That's just my assumption, guys. Like I said, I could be wrong and everything. And right here, guys, things get pretty interesting, and we see the Flying Dutchman ship, which I will get to the discussion a little bit after this, once we come back to it. So, all right, guys, we get to see what I'm assuming is some representation of Davy Jones. Obviously, it's not Davy Jones, but some type of representation of him, the squid race or whatever. And he like the king of Atlantis going on, like the king of the sea or something going on, Poseidon. I don't know, but you know, like this may be like some type of story event. Honestly, he's like sitting right here. And like we're leading up in some type of cutscene. Honestly, like a cutscene going up to this, guys. But that looks pretty cool. He may or may not be a boss. Who knows? We may have to go against him. He may be a quest giver. Maybe some type of quest in the game. I don't really know. I couldn't draw any conclusions for this, but it's really super interesting. And then coming into our next thing, guys, we get to see some type of guy who I'm assuming is an NPC, but we don't know if he's a boss type of NPC, but he looks pretty interesting. He has some type of glowing necklace on, which I think holds some value. Obviously, I don't think no other characters be holding necklaces like this, and it's glowing pink. So this necklace it's going to mean something in the game, whether it gives him a special ability, whether you want to take this necklace from him or whatever it may be. He's holding some type of glowing ice sword or whatever. It may be an elemental sword, maybe they're elemental swords, or maybe it's just glowing to the game, which is pretty cool. Like seeing he got like glowing blue eyes, so his character's a little bit interesting. He's gonna have some value into the game, I'm pretty sure of it. Just don't know what it is yet. We don't have a name for it, we don't get a logo for him, we get none of that. We just know he has this glowing sword, glowing eyes, and some strange necklace going on, and we're gonna see that it's snowing in this area, which makes me assume that it's like a snowy area, and he has some type of like ice shards coming out his back or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna see that. And in our next thing, guys, we get to take a look at what I'm assuming is the Flying Dutchman, guys. So if you guys remember SpongeBob, I'm assuming this is the Flying Dutchman right here, guys. And which makes me assume that there may be some type of underwater gameplay, guys. So as you can see, the Flying Dutchman ship was under the sea. It was definitely sitting at the bottom of the sea. So there's gonna have to be some way to travel down here to the Flying Dutchman. They wouldn't make an NPC and a ship that we could never travel to. So there's gonna be some way to travel down into the bottom of the ocean or something along those lines. And to me, this character doesn't look hostile. You know, he doesn't look like an enemy, in my opinion. He could be, but he actually looks more like a quest giver or a vendor, in my opinion. As you can see, he's kind of sitting back, and he's behind like a counter or something along those lines. And I feel like he may be a quest giver or something you buy, like maybe legendary armor from or something along those lines. That's gonna be my opinion. This is my opinion, but he just doesn't look like an enemy, and he may not work with you. Like I said, either he's a quest giver, or a vendor, or just an NPC that you have to interact with throughout the game. But I don't think we're gonna be fighting the Flying Dutchman. And this may not be the Flying Dutchman, but he definitely looks like we're on the ghost ship, and he's some type of ghost on the Flying Dutchman ship. And it's just pretty apparent with the glowing ghosty like aura, but he just definitely does not look like an enemy, in my opinion. And right here, guys, this is where I was talking about earlier. We're gonna see like some area which I'm gonna dub as a social area, maybe to gather, join, find new friends to play with, cruise, you know, find somebody to go take down these server bosses or whatever, who wants to go run these dungeons. But it's definitely looked like some type of social area. And right here, guys, we get to take a look at the skull guy again. We get to see the skeleton guy. We get to see the skeleton guy again, guys. What is the skeleton doing? Who knows? So I'm assuming there is going to be a skeleton race in the game, because he's just, as you can see, he's a skeleton. He's right there in this area. And so obviously this it's like it's an NPC, guys. He's sitting in the chair. I mean, not NPC, it's like it's a real player, and he's sitting in the chair, guys. So maybe there's gonna be at least 4 races. I'm assuming there's gonna be 4 races. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to be a human. We're gonna be able to be a Davy Jones race. We're gonna be able to be that lizard, shark, human, fish race. And then we're gonna have to be this skeleton race. That's gonna be my assumption, right? So 4 races in the game, and we're gonna take a look at the black aura again, the lightning aura, and we're gonna see like just some type of social area in the game, which looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. And right here, guys, that's concluded. We get to see like another, you know, like takeaways, like maybe like the starting area in the game. Who knows what this little island is? And we're gonna the full title of the game, A Pirate's Tale: Song of the Cursed Sea, which I'm super excited for. And then later on, tell us that it's coming out May 4th. So guys, Let me know, guys, if I missed anything in this trailer. Let me know if you guys found this helpful, guys. I'm super excited for this game, guys, and I have to break down this trailer, guys, so you some things that you may or may not have noticed, and hopefully we can get excited for this game and get this game to front page. Let's get this game to the very top of Roblox, guys. I feel like this game is going to be amazing, guys. I'm super excited for it, and I cannot wait to get my hands and make content for you guys. But with that being said, we're gonna wrap the video here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys in my next one. Until then, it's been your boy iBeMaine, and I'm signing out. Peace.